Hey guys, it's Bob with We Rescue Bees, WeRescueBees.com, and today we're out making candy boards for our bees. The last video we showed you, we did the fall feed, the 2-to-1 sugar syrup. Today we're going to be making the actual inner covers that will make a fondant or a candy for the bees. And what we'll do is we'll replace our inner cover, which is the the topmost portion of the hive. Goes right below the outer cover, and there's usually an outlet for the bees to get in and out, or an opening doorway. So we're going to build one of those, and then in our next video we'll be making the candy to go in the candy board. And today it's January 12th in 2018, and the bees have probably used up a good portion of what they already had stored, so we want to give them some candy to get through from now until April, when March, April, late March, early April, when all the flowers start blooming, and then they can go out, collect pollen and nectar and survive off of that and make us some honey on top of it. So let's get into it. Okay, so first thing first, guys, what we want to do is we want to cut our sheet of plywood here. We're going to cut it 16.5 by 19 7/8. So that again, your dimensions are 16.5 inches by 19 7/8 inches. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so now that we got our plywood cut down, next thing we want to do is we want to cut our spacer to go around the outside to hold in the candy and allow our bees to go in and out the little doorway. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our just some 3/4 inch by whatever I've got laying around. It really doesn't matter, just you want to do a 1x board and build a frame around the outside of that sheet of plywood. Let me show you how to do that. So now that we've got our plywood cut, we've got our frame cut, what we're going to do is we're going to basically take our plywood and frame it up like this, and we'll do all the way around, and then we're also going to cut a little doorway in one little portion here for our bees to get in and out, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so for this step, all you're going to need is your nail gun, you need some wood glue, and a couple clamps. So we'll start with the wood glue and just one of our pieces here. I want to put some wood glue on here. to get that lined up as best as you possibly can. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take clamps and hold that in place. Hook up our nail gun. Put some nails in it. And when you glue this next piece, what you want to do is you also want to glue the 45 joint right here, as well as glue the bottom. First thing I do to make sure that I've got a good joint right there, nice and tight, I'll put a staple right there. Okay, so there it is. And our next step is to cut a little entrance, probably this side here or this side. It really doesn't matter. You want to cut it on the 16 side. You don't want to cut it on the 19 and 7/8. So you want to cut it on the side that's 16 and a half. That's where you want to cut it. Okay, so now that we've got our candy boards built, I've got a drill and a 1/2-inch drill bit in there, and then I've got a saw. So I don't do anything too terribly fancy. I'm just going to basically drill a 1/2-inch hole through here and then saw out the remaining top portion to give them a door. What you need is at least 3/8 of an inch for the bees to get in and out of. So like I said, 1/2-inch drill bit, a little bit of a saw, and we're going to be good to go. Just take your saw. Give that a quick cut. And that's all there is to it. Got a nice little 1/2-inch size door for the bees to get in and out of, and then we're good to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our candy syrup. We'll be doing that in our next video, and the candy fondant rather for the candy board. And then we'll fill it up in here. And then for the door, what we'll have to do is I'm going to take like a small piece of wood, put it in there, pour the candy fondant around that door or the red piece of wood, pull that piece of wood out so the bees can get in and out. Otherwise, if we fill the fondant up to here, they're not going to have access to their door. Okay guys, so that's how we build our candy boards for our winter feeding. You don't want to give them liquid food during the winter because that obviously it adds humidity inside the beehive, and wet bees are dead bees. So that's how we make the candy fondant, the solid food for them, or rather the board to put the candy in. And then, like I said, that just goes at the highest portion of the hive, right underneath the outer cover. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer anything I can. Follow us here, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and we'll see you on our website, werescuebees.com. Thanks guys, this is Bob. Have a good one. Hey, it's Bob from werescuebees.com. Before you head out, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get updates to our new videos. Also, head over to our website, werescuebees.com, and there, if you're having a bee problem, you can contact us to schedule a removal. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.